Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers offense will start this game off. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Got his man quickly. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding a soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Witherspoon. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense. Down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Turner. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
How about that? You don't see those touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So NC State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. Like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. It's a draw.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Siegel. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting those plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Coming after it. Breaks the tackle. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Back to throw, it's Turner. Looking to scramble. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's so frustrating on a defense. I mean, you got great initial coverage. You understand third and short, the ball might come out fast, and then what does the quarterback do? Scrambles around, buys time, gets the first down pretty easily. Now you got a new fresh set of downs, a new fresh set of problems.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Little. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Middle Tennessee. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Handoff to the lone back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Handoff from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Turner. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On second down, he'll let it fly. They get him down after he makes the catch. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle. But you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. It's Segal. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll come out throwing on first down, using the quick game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. NC State going up tempo. On second down, he'll fire. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Cannon. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now adjusting. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Using his legs to buy some time. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Turner. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Siegel. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Gonna run it. It's Little. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Turner. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on first down. Wide open downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tiger.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Turner. He finds his man. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's Little. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to pass on second down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Coming out with it, it's Seagal. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Touchdown, Missouri! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll bring it out. It's Siegel. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Extending the play. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Makes it past the marker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This quarterback is so dangerous, and it looked like the defense had him corralled. It looked like they were ready for him to keep the football, but that quarterback is just too good. He's like a water bug. So good, short area quickness, able to make guys miss and then go get the first.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And you can tell our QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. A strike downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. He's
got a lot of running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. On the ground, it's Little. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move.